Hey everybody, I'd like to talk to you about something for a minute. Tonight I'm going to talk about a self-liquidating offer. Now the whole point in a self-liquidating offer is to liquidate ad spend in a way that doesn't allow you to lose money. So if you're selling a $5 product and it takes you $20 to get a purchasing lead in the door, that's something that's going to make you go broke very, very quickly. So in order to understand self-liquidating offer, we first need to understand the three-step value ladder. The three-step value ladder is going to look something like this. You guys have probably seen this drawing before. When we start out targeting our ads, we usually target this guy right here. We send them to the very bottom rung of the value ladder, the free offer, the free thing, that lead magnet, the guide, the free master class, the free whatever. In order to get them in the door, it's giving them information on whatever it is that you're giving them information on, something that's related to your major product or service. And then we try to, and then the next thing that we have is, we'll say, is a $27 offer. $27 offer is going to have some components from this free offer, but with additional things. This may be a free guide. This might be a free class. Or sorry, not a free class, a $27 class that's going to include the information from the free guide, plus a few other things, some action steps, blah, blah, blah. And then we have, let's say we have a 1K offer at the top up here, and that's going to be all of the other stuff. So we've got basically three phases that we want to look at when we build out a value ladder, we build out services. We have the you do it, the done with you, and then the done for you. Those are kind of the three keys in order to build the value ladder up and up further. So at this point, we've driven an ad to the freebie. The freebie is an opt-in, right? We're giving them this thing in exchange for their email. So we have a way to contact them. We can continue to push the messages. We can start them out on an email sequence in order to build a rapport with them, give them some value, and yes, continue to push products. We can market this $27 offer for them numerous times, the 1K offer, any other affiliate products that we might be promoting at the time. They can all come to this list, provided that it makes sense to do that. So from here, they're not necessarily a lead. Leads qualify themselves as a buyer. We want buyer leads. Those are the ones that really matter. Until then, they're just an opt-in on your list. So in order to turn them into a buyer lead, we need to bait them into this next step of the funnel. And I say bait them because they need to kind of be enticed to go there. They're not going to seek it out and go there on their own. It's got to be offered. It's got to be nurtured. But when we do that, it becomes this $27 offer. They go onto a different email sequence, onto a buyer list, where we start pushing them higher and higher into the higher ticket offers and higher ticket affiliate products, masterminds, those type of things. So the goal, if we're saying that we're acquiring opt-ins for $1 a piece, which is kind of average, if we do $50 in ads, well, let's make this easy. If we do $27 in advertising, pull in leads for $1 a piece, and then just one in 27 make this purchase of the paid class, that brought our ad cost to zero, right? Because we've made the $27 back. So now if we get it to this point and we say, hey, we do $1,000, right? And 1 in 27 purchase, that's going to be about 37, 38 purchases, which is going to wipe this out. So again, we have a self-liquidating offer. So now anything that we market after the fact on this email sequence here or affiliate offers over here doesn't cost us anything to do that. But we're still stuck at this $1,000. So our hope is to be able to take this $27 offer and increase that conversion rate. And we might play around with this price. Maybe the conversion rate is something that we're not going to be able to get down any further. 1 in 27 is about 3%, 4%. It's a fairly high conversion rate on cold traffic. So we want to take this $27 and put it up to $37, right? See if that, if our conversion rates hold steady at $37, we make an extra $10 per 37 or 38 conversions on $1,000, right? So now we're talking, we say 38 conversions, $37 on a piece on $1,000. That's $1,400. But we don't take this money. This money goes back here. Now we have 1,400 people. 1,400 people that show up on our raw list, and we have that same conversion rate. 1,400 times, let's say 4%. That's roughly 56. Right, 56 on $37. That becomes $2,072. So we very, very, very quickly can increase the speed at which we're marketing and managing our business if we create a self-liquidating offer. The hope when we do this is always for every $1 in, we get at least $1 back out. That's our break even right here. Ready? This was at the $27 mark. So if we can start doing something where we get $1 in and we get $2 out, now we can pick up some speed and momentum, because that means every time that we run an ad cycle, we can double the rate at which our business can grow. And it grows pretty exponentially. The first time through, if we're spending $1,000, then it becomes $2,000. Then it becomes $4,000. Then it becomes $8,000. Right? Then it becomes $16,000. Then it becomes $32,000. So at $32,000 in ad spend, we're keeping a $1 rate with a 4% conversion. That's 1,280. That ends up becoming $47,360, just because we decided to ramp everything up and keep reinvesting in our business instead of taking the profits. The second we turned $1,000 into $1,400, we could have been dead in the water. Second we turned $1,000 into $2,000, we could have been dead in the water. We got to $16,000 and we're like, oh man, this is awesome, and we took it. We could have turned it into that. But once you get to the point you're happy with, you say, okay, how long does this cycle take? We're going to say that's per month. So $47,360 is a pretty hefty sum every month, but we know we needed to put $32,000 into that in order to make that happen, right? So if we took $47,000 minus $32,000, because we want to be able to continue to run ads, so we're going to take that out, right? That is going to give us $15,360 in profit if we can run this as an ad cycle now every single month. We put $32,000 in, we take $15,360 out. That's not counting any of the stuff that is happening on the back end of our funnel. The email sequence that's continuing to push people up into this 1K offer. This 1K offer, even if we had a 1% rate, right? Let's work that 1% in. So, let's figure out how many people that we have on this email list now. So at the end of this cycle, you're going to have 63,000 people on this list. It's a pretty high number. So that means at 1% conversion, which 1% conversion is pretty low. There's going to be 630 purchases at 1K. So it's going to be $630,000 plus our 15, $645,360 at the end of the cycle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months, because we chose to continue to reinvest versus taking it, all because we decided that we were going to use a self-liquidating offer instead of running ads only to the free thing. So now, in order to accomplish the self-liquidating portion of this offer, the only reasonable way to do this is a funnel. You have to get them while you're already attracting their attention. So to get them attracting the attention, we're going to throw that $27 offer in as quickly as we can, because we don't want to wait for the email sequence to complete before we start getting some purchases off our opt-in. So we run the ad to the free thing. We have a landing page, little button, and then they enter their email address, right? So that's going to kick them onto the email sequence. They get pushed to a thank you page that says, "Thank you, your guide's on the way. But wait, there's more. And you're going to get this and this and this and this and this for only $27. Buy it now." Right? A certain percentage of these people are going to buy. A certain percentage of these people are not going to buy. For the case of our example, we said, 3 to 4%. So for every 27 people we put in here, we're going to get one that's actually going to purchase. And then they buy, and we can say, give them a one-time offer. One-time offer, you guessed it, could be a 1K offer, right? So this offer here at 1K might be the cheapest that they're going to see it. And then when we nurture this email sequence out further, we're going to give them a couple of days to say, hey, this is still available, time is running out. And then after time runs out, we might decide to push this to 2K, right? And this is going to be the standard offer. So the only time they can get this one-time offer is in the funnel, with the email sequence, as we're continuing to send out these emails on follow-up. But out of all of the people that come here, you might have 1% that buy. And then out of here, working on low numbers, you're going to have maybe another 1% that buy. So you're going to have 3 to 4% that are going to happen up front, so you don't have to wait for this email sequence to load people. The email sequence is going to continue to grab people that haven't purchased, and they're going to continue to push them into this low offer. They need to know that your low offer has substance before they're going to be willing to spend $1,000 with you. The people that bought, right? These people go on to a buyer's email sequence, and they're going to continue to hammer away on this $1,000 sequence. Then maybe some affiliate offers, trainings, and then say, hey, you missed out on the 1,000, but we still have this available, $2,000 sequence. And a certain percentage of those people are going to buy. I mean, you could even say, 0.5%, which would be really bad. 1% is generally considered about an average rate. So when you work your business in this fashion, you develop a self-liquidating offer that helps to mitigate your ad spend, helps to be able to ramp up what you're capable of selling on your ads, and just lets you just ultimately just get some traction and momentum. So I hope this has been helpful. I hope if you guys have any questions on the self-liquidating offer, go ahead and leave some information down below. Leave your questions down in the live. We'll get back to you and try and help you out. One of the common places that people get stuck is, what do I need for a freebie? Lead magnet. What is going to pull people in? What do people actually want? If you guys want some information on that, let me know, and we will get something put together for you to help you guys put together your very first lead magnet freebie. Your guide, whatever it's going to be. There's a lot of options. We'll do something for you. All right. Have a good night, guys.